Hey YouTube, it's RootsTube here. Today I'm trying for the first time chicken and broccoli curry. Now this is recipe I watched on YouTube from Food Wishes from Chef John, and I got the recipe from his site at allrecipes.com, and I'm gonna do it just about as close to his recipe as my ingredients will let me, because I've never tried it, so I'm gonna try to go from there. Now the first things first, he does the seasoning blend. That's 1 tablespoon of ground cumin. No, that's not that. There we go. Okay, 1 tablespoon. And I am doing it in a mason jar with a lid. Try to get it, like I said, as close to his recipe as everything I have will let me. There's that. And now, 2 teaspoons of ground coriander. Ordered a lot of stuff, the couple things I needed online, and I waited a couple days and it showed up. This, there we go. See, that did not want to come off. Okay. 2 teaspoons. Okay. 2. Easy enough so far. I'm going to try not to screw it up. And if you've never watched Food Wishes, dude knows what he's talking about. He's good. Let's see. Okay, I don't have smoked paprika. I have regular paprika, so that's what I'm going to use. And he uses 2 teaspoons of that. No, that was stupid. Okay, and then 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric. Careful not to touch too much with this turmeric because it will stain. It's a nice spice. Supposedly it's really healthy for you, like anti-inflammatory properties and stuff, but it will stain. A teaspoon of black pepper. I have my tri-pepper medley here, so that's what we're gonna go with. Which, to be honest, it's mostly black pepper anyways, because that's the cheapest thing they can put in there. Next time I think I'm just gonna buy all 4 peppercorns separately and do it myself. 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. And then 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. That's considered a dash. Yep. I guess I could use one of the small ones. Oh well. Live and learn. It'll wash the exact same as the other one though. There we go. And I already have my chicken cubed up. He does his whole, but I'm gonna cube mine up because a lot of people don't, but I love chicken breast, so I don't think it's dry and flavorless like a lot of people do. So just give me a couple minutes, clean this stuff up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got everything cleaned up. I got my pound of cubed chicken breast. So this is, you take half of this, and you put it on your chicken. Simple enough, right? I'm sure I won't get it quite right with half, but whatever. Okay. And now we mix. Get everything nicely coated. Like I said, the recipe's on allrecipes.com, and he's on YouTube as Food Wishes. He's got some really cool recipes. There's a lot of cool recipes on YouTube. I plan on doing a couple more too. Okay, this is, I think it's 2 to 12 hours. Refrigerate this. Let it marinate the spice. So that's what we're gonna do. So I will see you back in a couple hours. Hopefully I won't fall asleep. Okay, I'm back. Chicken's been sitting a couple hours. I'm gonna put my pan on. Medium high. And 2 tablespoons of butter. Try not to get my hands all greasy. 1 tablespoon of olive oil. That should be about right. That needs to be washed. Oil all over the outside of it. There. So I'm gonna let that heat up so it gets nice and warm, and then I'm gonna start my chicken. Like I said, I'm gonna do it as close to the way he shows on YouTube and his recipe on I think it's allrecipes.com. Shows. Should be, because I'm looking right at this thing, I should know. Yeah, allrecipes.com. So I got it on my phone sitting behind me, so I'm just gonna let this heat up. I'll be right back. Alright. It should be heated up plenty. Got my chicken ready. Like I said, I cubed mine. He did his whole and then cubed it afterwards, but I don't feel like doing that. Guess I should have let it sit out a little bit longer. So I'm just going to spread this out. Like that. And there we go. And just let it go for a couple minutes. Get a nice little browning, get some fun on the bottom of the pan. I will be back in a minute or two. It's been a couple minutes, so I'm going to stir this up some. I don't think I'm going to get real good fun on the bottom of this pan because it is coated. So, but as long as it tastes good, even though I love a really good crust on all of them, especially chicken, it won't be a big deal. Spread out, give that a couple more minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, I got my chicken done. It's just a smidge under. I'm going to take it, I'm going to put it on a plate, and I'm going to try to leave as much of the oil that's on it in there. So it can, well, I don't think it's, oh well. It'll be a little bit in there, but I think most will be on the chicken. Okay, so now while the chicken's sitting there, put this back on there, get it heated right back up. And then take, this is fresh garlic, I don't want fresh garlic. So I'm going to have to use crushed. This is 2 cloves, and this is half a teaspoon. Is about equal to or half a teaspoon is equal to 1 clove. So I'm going to put 1 teaspoon in. I'm going to mix this up about 30 seconds. It smells good in here. chicken looks good. Whether the fact I think some pieces are probably undercooked. I'd probably start eating some of it now. That looks good. So I am going to take the remaining of my spice blend, some of the oil, get it mixed in there. Keep stirring it so it toasts. Some of this is definitely going to stick because I don't have as much oil in here as I should. I probably should use a slotted spoon, but I don't feel like dirtying multiple dishes. So, oh, that's strong. Just keep doing that. It's about 30 seconds. Nice and toasted, we definitely don't want it to burn. Alright, now I'm gonna dump in my, this is 14 ounces, I have 13 and a half. This is, oh, the only way I can find it's coconut, full fat coconut milk. Careful when you buy it because some of them, well, of course it's like anything, especially nowadays because people are being dicks. Some of them weren't even real coconut milk. They were like coconut extract and water. One it sold like a 6-pack, and they were only 2 ounces each, but the same price. Because I only paid, I think, like 90 cents for this. So and I looked around quite a bit before I bought anything. Okay, now we're going to take 2 tablespoons of ketchup.
Nothing's burning.
No, nothing's burning. I'll go mix that in. There we go. Okay. Get this nice and mixed up. Whoop. Jeez, try not to make a mess. Not very good at it though. Alright, and it's, once you bring it to a simmer, reduce the heat, and then put in half a cup of chicken broth. Bubbling. So let's turn this down just a little bit. And put on our half cup of chicken stock. There we go. All right. Now it also calls for fresh broccoli florets, which I don't have any. All I have are frozen. Sorry, Chef John. It's got to be this way. So that's what I'm going to be using. And I think the only thing I actually don't have are the green onions or whatever, which is no big deal because I don't really much care for onions. So, get that in there. I'm going to let this simmer for about 10 minutes. I am going to put the lid on so it doesn't evaporate too much. And I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Hold on a sec. I don't have any, well, here. That's better. I didn't have my lights on. Just check this, doing nicely. I want to turn it down a little bit more. Right. 1 pound of broccoli. Okay. I only have frozen, so that's what I'm going to use. Make sure this is nice and stir it up. There we go. Now I'm going to throw the lid on this and let it go a couple minutes. Thaw that out. Yeah, well, actually, I'm going to use a little bit more broccoli. I like broccoli. It's good. Alright, about comments. Alright, I turn this up a little bit because of course the broccoli is thawed out, and as I knew, it would create a little bit of extra water. So I'm going to take my chicken, and I'm going to put it, and I'm going to scrape the plate, get all that good stuff in there, stir that up, make sure everything's nice and coated, and I'm going to just let it sit for a couple minutes, because like chicken should be damn close to done. So all I'm really doing right now is heating it back up through, cooking it just a little bit it needs, and thickening my sauce. So I'm gonna give this a minute or two, or 3, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna put the lid on it for like 2 minutes, make sure the chicken's completely done through, then I'm gonna take it off and let it thicken up. Alright, it's been a couple minutes, so everything should be nice and cooked in here. It smells pretty good. A little bit more water than I wanted, but I forgot about the broccoli. I thought that, well, I shouldn't say forgot about it. I thought it was going to be less frozen than it actually was. I screwed that up. Like I said, I tried to keep it as close to his recipe as I could. I'm going to turn this just a little bit. I'm going to let this cook down. This sauce thicken up a little. I'll let it cool down. And I'm going to give it a try. I can't wait. So, I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Okay. This is cooked down about where I want it. I know it'll thicken as it sits. And once it cools down enough, I'm going to give it a try. Tell you what I think. Alright, it's been a little bit. Oh yeah, see, this thickened up nicely. Give this a little try. That's pretty good. My first time trying curry. Definitely first time cooking it. This is right. This is after you do that. This is where you get your last year's seasoning. I think I'm gonna leave it just like that because it's pretty good. Then you dish it up and you put your green onions on it. But I don't have green onions, and which is fine because I really don't like green onions all that much. I'm gonna try a piece of chicken. That's freaking good. And a piece of overcooked broccoli. This was my fault. That was my fault. Damn, that's good. Yeah, kind of wish I wouldn't have waited so long to try it. Thank you, Chef Jen. You guys, girls, you gotta try this. It's actually really good. I mean, and it was fairly easy. A lot cheaper than going out. Because I mean, the only thing really extra I had to buy was, well, the seasonings, but those will last for a bunch of different things. But the coconut milk, and I got that for I think under $1 a can at Walmart.com. If you bought 6 cans, it was cheaper. So, please like, subscribe, and share. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you all later.